You know what? It just makes me sick. It makes me sick when you play sloppy college basketball. But that's not the case. You want to talk about sloppy college basketball? Stone Cold Willow will give you some sloppy to talk about. The Stone Cold Willow show starts right now. Wow. Just wow. How can you play sloppy basketball? Really? How can you play sloppy basketball in the Southeastern Conference? Well, words can't explain. All we can just do is just sit back and watch the darn tape. Well, just another day in life of Kentucky basketball. All right, welcome to the Stone Cold Willow show. My name is Stone Cold Willow, and I just wanted to start off by saying that was, after watching us get beat down by LSU, we feel like that was a caged animal. Like really, like a bunch of caged animals at the Pete Assembly Center down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Despite the winter weather going down in Louisiana, it ain't gonna make things better because the game went on the schedule. And I'm happy that we played the game because at least we ain't got to worry about having no cancellations. But the problem is, though, it was sloppy basketball from the beginning. It was sloppy basketball. The first 5.5 minutes was just awful for Kentucky, like really awful. And while the Michigan State-Iowa game was going on ESPN, I look at myself, is that the score of the game? Like, you can't be serious. James Young, he put up some numbers. But, most importantly, I hate to put somebody on blast. I really hate to put somebody on blast. Andrew Harrison and Aaron Harrison. Those two guys you definitely need to put on blast. And you know what? And Willie Cauley-Stein, I'm tired of him. I'm just really tired of it. Look, I'm going to be honest with you right now. If we continue to play sloppy college basketball, sloppy SEC basketball for the rest of the season, we don't even stand a chance of winning the SEC championship. Point blank. Okay? Look. Drew Franklin knows it, Matt Jones knows it, and everybody in the fan base of the Big Blue Nation knows it. Just sloppy. Stupid passing, dumb turnovers. It just doesn't make no sense in this world. I had to clear up my rattlesnake throat, man, because, I feel like going to sleep right now, but I may not even go to sleep because, you know what? This is like one of the maybe the second pathetic game that I didn't seen compared to the box out situation when Kentucky played Arkansas. Now, you know what happened, right? Hey, come on. We all know what happened. One of the Harrison twins didn't box out, so did Julius Randle, and so didn't James Young. And James Young tried to be a soldier about it and say, my fault, coach. I take responsibility. You may take responsibility on the shots that you did tonight, but you know what? We don't have no inconsistency on defense. In transition. You let those young guns up are popping threes at you, man, making you look bad when you have a chance to keep close with the Florida Gators in the race to the SEC championship. Now that ain't right. It's just not right. Because what can I say? If you don't go out there and play with your heart, if you don't play with your soul, play with your mind, and play like passion, and play basketball like you never played before, you're not gonna get those great feelings in the coming weeks. Because or maybe I might be mistaken. Maybe it's just getting harder. Okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you right now. Okay? Because Saturday they go down to Missouri. That game is looming on the horizon. Okay? Because the way I see it, the SEC may end the first half with either Kentucky second or third place, and have another half of 9 more games to play before the SEC tournament gets here. And the Kentucky Rattlesnake is not happy. I am not happy the way how they played against LSU. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, if it doesn't make any, if you ask me, you got to ask yourself. You watch that game for 40 minutes and tell me, what do you see? You don't see it. You don't see the same kind of Kentucky team that they played Saturday against Georgia, because I was there. I was there when they played Georgia. Okay, I was witnessing. I'm telling you, I was in section 212. Okay, I was in section 212 row S, seat number 14. And when I stood there and seen those whole things unfold, I was a happy guy. I was really a happy guy. But I mean, the turnovers and the sloppy passing and the way how they play off and on ball, both offensively and defensively, that's gonna have to stop right now. Okay? That's gonna have to stop. Because right now, I'll tell you one thing. If the season were to end today right now, I'll say Kentucky would at least get a number 4 seed in the NCAA tournament along with winning the SEC tournament championship in Atlanta. That's only if the season were to end today. I'm just guessing the seeding because at first, the way that we've been playing recently, it seems like that we were on course that we would be in the hunt for a number 1 seed. Okay? But in the end, everything's going to have to collapse. Okay? But I can understand the fact that these are young freshmen. These young freshmen can play. These young freshmen has a lot of talent. But they have to think in their mind. They have to believe that if they can win games in their mind. Okay? Because you can't win games if you can't play the best that you can play. And that's a fact. But see, if I was on that court, I'll be schooling who? From last year's team? Archie Goodwin, Willie Cauley-Stein, and of course, Nerlens Noel. That's right. I'll be schooling them. I mean, man, I could get the rebound, man. I could fly down the court in a heartbeat. But I mean, if I'm in the paint running through traffic, guess what? Am I going to take the shot while people surrounding me? No. I'm going to kick it out to either Julius Randle or James Young or one of the Harrison twins. And, if they have an open corner or open side where they're going to hit the three-pointer, you know what they're going to do? 3 goggles. They're going to knock it down. They are going to knock that shot down. Okay? But, I mean, come on. I mean, we're 5-2 in the SEC. And now we are in 3rd place. I mean, we could have been a half a game behind Florida with the win, but now we are sitting 1 game and a half. 1 game and a half. It looks like Florida could run away with the SEC, but there is no way, and I mean no way, that Florida is going to run away with the SEC championship again. Because I tell you this, though, Big Blue Nation, I can promise you this. I promise you this. If we do not win the SEC regular season, I guarantee you that we will win the SEC tournament and get a good seeding in the NCAA tournament. And that means the SEC heavyweight championship is going to come back right around the waist of Stone Cold Willow, the Kentucky Rattlesnake. And look at this. Kentucky Sports Radio. That's right. KSR. Well, in that case then, it's time for me to sign off from the Stone Cold Willow Show, and I'm going to give y'all a little signature move. Smooth the back out. And until then, I will get back with you on Saturday immediately after the game against Missouri. Take care.